Hey, I'm Nathan C. Welcome to the Spatial Creator Spotlight. I'm here at Snap with Kavin Kumar. Kavin, it's great to talk with you.
It's great to meet you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for joining me for an AR Creator Spotlight. To get us started, can you introduce yourself and the work that you do, making things in augmented reality?
Yeah, I'm Kavin Kumar. I go by the name RB Kavin in internet, and I run an immersive studio where we build interactive campaigns for brand. One of such is like AR on glasses, headsets, and interactive campaigns for brands. Like, that is a little bit of a background about me.
Amazing. Can you talk specifically about like your style and approach to AR? And if you have any brand examples, like extra points.
So one of my styles I usually keep is like the portal kind of experience, because it is what AR is, or like XR is in general. It just creates a portal to the world you are dreaming of. And then that's why like always proud to bring a portal or something that you just transport into, and then it uses the real world and bringing in the imaginations you have to life. That is what technology is meant for me. Like I feel technology is like a way to tell stories what we want. I use technology as a medium to tell my stories, and I always consider myself as an immersive storyteller, not developer. So that is how I put it. Like it's just fun way to put it out there.
So like in specifics, what's like a portal that you've built, or like a place that you've built a portal to?
Recently, like one of the lenses I have it in the spectacle glasses is called ice fishing. It's like you just fish on wherever you want. You just turn your phone into a fishing rod, and then you just, like it has the same physics ropes for that.
With your phone?
Yeah.
I love it.
And then you just swipe up to reel and unreel the things. And then it converts the world you have into, it freezes the world you are in. And then the eyes opens up, you just fish on top of it. And then that is like one of the experience that is active, and even Snapchat was featuring it on some of their spectacles events and some of their videos as well.
Yes.
So because you're transported into, like you're just chilling somewhere, like you're bored. You just put it out. It just transforms your entire space into a fishing spot.
I love this. Like often one of the criticisms that people have is like, oh, people are always on their phone. They're just like scrolling. And I like this idea that like, they're fishing.
Exactly.
Like you take like this moment to have an activity that's kind of about spending time and being mindful in the moment. You'd mentioned that you help different brands and companies understand and build their own first AR applications. What's the thing that you're really good at helping brands understand about augmented reality and like how they should build and design?
What I've noticed so far is sometimes brands just want to do stuff because it's a new tech, rather than figuring out why does it exist. Like for example, AR and some of the use cases with AR is a perfect use case to build interactive campaigns. But like whenever I work with, I just make sure they understand what they are building and which is the best way for them to get to that result, rather than just picking whatever it is that is popular out there and then just doing it and expecting no result out of it. Like a lot of times brand pick something, their competitor or someone else have did it. And then for them that might have worked out because their expectation is different, whereas they would expect completely different output from that. And then like something I just do is like making sure they pick the right output, the right format to tell the right stories to get the perfect output they want. Because without understanding what is that they're doing, randomly picking a tech wouldn't work out and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Starting from the technology and like trying to figure out, hey, how could our customers use this is like such a different journey than, hey, our customers say they need or want this. How can we use existing technologies to get there? So thank you for being that translator. I feel like that gap in like, this is actually a good use for augmented reality. I remember very early when I was on a team building prototypes, we were trying to imagine how you could use like AR with a blood sugar monitor that goes on the back of your arm usually. And it was like, how could we use AR to help you understand what that looks like and like start to visualize it? But the trouble was like, it wouldn't actually work for AR because you couldn't see the overlay in the way, like where it was. So we found that problem the hard way. As an AR creator, what's the thing that most excites you right now?
I think the ability to now use AR experience without using your phones or your hands. Because now that it's translated to your headphones, like faces and stuff, it acts as like you could record stuff, but also you're hands-free. You get to do what you want and interact the natural way. Because I noticed so far with all the interactions with everything being it VR and everything, you are creating a different, unique way to interact with stuff. But humans are born with the way to interact, that is your hands. And then AR becomes like the AR glasses becomes the factor to use your hands directly without worrying about anything. Like it's easy for someone to say to clap both of your fingers. It's because they know how to use it. As a human, you are using your hands every day. By translating that
It's the spatial part of being a
exactly.
human.
And then now you also work like you think spatially, you interact spatially. We have been so stuck with 2D based stuff. Like now shifting to that spatial thing, like how do we make them, that makes it more fun, interactive, where they're not stuck at one place. As you mentioned, people with working on your phones and gaming, it's like it's 2D, where they're just sitting and playing, where now it forces people to go stand up and go around to see how it is in other places. It's anchoring to a physical space.
Yep.
That makes it more fun and interactive, and like it encourages people to live their life and then enjoy it with the technology rather than just immersing themselves into a phone without moving themselves.
Oh, I love these ideas of like enjoying the world around, immersed in your world, not in your phone, right? Like pulling the digital sort of out of a box and having better access to it. What is your favorite tool, feature, or part of developing in Lens Studio?
I would say like it's the ease of previewing it before like completely working on it. Like step by step, I could just preview it and then I just work on it. And then if I feel it doesn't work out, I could just go back and then like preview itself. Like you could just simulate it inside the software.
Yep.
So I need not just always send it to your headphone, like phone or the headsets and stuff, where you can just preview it and then just modify the 20 tweaks. And then it simulates the similar environment and it's easy to develop and prototype and everything.
You can sort of do the development in a development space. You can do the 3D testing in a 3D testing space. You can sort of use the right features at the right time. If you were going to give some advice to somebody who's just starting, right? Like specs are coming soon. There's tons of excitement about AR glasses right now. For somebody who's just getting started, what's the advice that you would give them?
I would say just use it and tell what you want to explore, because now AR is the best way to explore yourself and what you want to see, rather than just saying do this or do that. It's kind of easier to just you experience yourself, you build what you want to see. That's the easiest thing you would build, because you know what you want to see and then you just build it and then you just get there. Like that is the easiest thing, because you don't need to worry about how is it going to be used by others, because in spatial it's little harder to figure out how people are going to use it. But the moment you understand it, you build it, that's where it is. So like you just build, you have an idea, you just see how it is going to work out. You just take it and experiment with it and just process and work on it and iterate it.
This is like fantastic advice for any creative, let alone like an AR creative, right? Like find your own voice, build the things that excite you. That personal connection to those ideas will be what makes other people interested, is like this foundational advice for creators. And then to bring that into AR, where like some of these things are still being built. So don't like some of the interaction modes, some of the, the features even, are coming out. And so building not to what you think a right thing is, but building to where your interests, where your personal perspective drives, is going to get way more out of the experience. And like, I love this idea that like, expect to learn.
Exactly.
You don't expect it to be perfect. The process is part of it. Yeah.
Because the tech is keep on evolving. And then the main issue is what happens when someone starts building AR or any tech is, they're worrying about like how is it going to be used by others. Whereas you just build it and then like it's the first step is there.
Yep.
The more you do it, you understand what's happening or what's working or not for you.
Yep.
Because you are you are the person you're building it to. So like that's the iteration process, I would say.
Amazing. Looking forward just a little bit, in 5 years, like where do you want to see AR creations, maybe your own AR creations? Like what do you see the future of spatial creating?
I hope so that the AR becomes so mainstream as normal glasses. That's where the form factor also comes in, because with headsets you can't walk around. And funny enough, like when I remember spectacles when they launched the first time, they were putting it with a used like videos and promos, which was telling that it's like lightweight and stuff. And then I feel in 5 years down the line, I believe it goes mainstream where it's easier to work everywhere. And let's say like with fashion or any tech, like the moment it becomes mainstream, you could just combine it with anything and it just becomes immersive. You unlock a digital world altogether. Like imagine you're walking with an outfit and then that outfit is integrated with snaps lenses or something. you look at outfit and then just transforms into a digital outfit. Or you just walk to a space like a museum. You need not buy an extra device like how you have a smartphone. It becomes the next hardware where you just go somewhere, you just activate it, scan a QR code or something, it activates an app or something like a lens in our case, and then you just go walk through and you have a hands-free experience. Like imagine you enter a museum, the pieces speak about themselves. And you are not modifying anything. That's the main core of it, right?
This idea of like the future of AR is going to be less about the hardware even than it is today, and more about having like the kinds of digital experiences in a place that you want. And that like, we won't be talking so much about, is this, web-based or mobile-based or headset-based AR? It's just the content that you want where you want it. I love this view of the future. We'll have to check in a few years, see how it's going. Oh my gosh, Kavin, it's been such a great time to chat with you here at Snap. Thanks for sharing a little bit of your story as a spatial creator.
Yeah, thank you for having me as well.
Amazing.